And you won't have to go through the years and years of trial and error that I had to go through. Even those years of building my business from a $1,200 a month business to a $1,200 a day business. It will take you faster. You will do this faster than me or earn this faster than me because I already did it and I'm giving you all of the tools to do the same thing. So, how do you go from $1,200 a month to $1,200 a day? Well, let me tell you. Hey y'all, my name is Amber Mims, creator and founder of Hair Sprinkles, and I am so passionate about educating and helping hairstylists and creatives like you unlock new income opportunities with this client attracting skill, Hair Sprinkles. I feel like I'm all in y'all face. Let me back up just a little bit. But this is such an intense subject for me because I really was struggling, y'all. Like, I was struggle bus for a while. And it's not to say that I'm like, rolling in dough, but Hair Sprinkles has literally changed the trajectory of my life, has given me financial stability, has allowed me to do a lot of things that I didn't think I would be able to do as a creative. So I want to share those things with you all today. So in a previous vlog, I talked to you guys about the very first time that I was able to make my rent just doing Hair Sprinkles. And it took me a month to accumulate that amount of money. And it was around $1,000, $1,200, something like that. At the time, my rent was probably $1,000. I live in Washington, D.C., so I live in a metropolitan city where living expenses aren't exactly cheap. So I was working long hours at a salon, trying to make ends meet. I probably at the time was definitely charging way less than I should have been charging for my services, trying to book clients constantly, and really starting to experience somewhat of burnout because I just had to meet this particular minimum. My mindset was I just need to make this monthly minimum. Then fast forward a few years, I continued to increase my goals around how do I really want to offer these services? Where do I see myself big picture? Do I want to stand, continue to pay booth rent, or do I want to be able to increase my opportunities by having a space? Do I want to be able to offer workshops in a different capacity? I had so many different things that I wanted to do, but just didn't really come up with a plan of how to execute those things. So I'm noticing that experimentation was the turning point for me. I wanted to be more creative. I wanted to try out different patterns, different things that I was seeing in my head, and different questions that honestly clients were starting to ask me about different things that they wanted, and they trusted me to experiment on them. And a lot of those things turned into some of the services that I offer now, be it, different patterns, different dynamics, different designs, down to different services that might take a little bit longer to things that I can do very quickly. And what I noticed is I had to lean into my technique. I had to lean into all of these methods that allowed me to create this success, but something about it was going to allow me to become even faster, even more confident, even more creative in some ways because I knew how to troubleshoot different things. I started to take my time because I was experimenting. So I really had to lean into my methods. I really had to lean into my technique. And that really built my confidence and kind of changed the game for me. Now, what took my business from $1,200 a month to $1,200 a day for me has a lot to do with accessibility and exclusivity. So now in 2025, my business model looks a lot different because of all of the different steps that I took to be able to cultivate a certain type of loyalty, a certain type of demand, a certain type of exclusivity, and create an expectation for clients so that they know exactly what they're getting when they come to me. So they're not afraid. They don't mind paying whatever the price is because they know what they're going to get. I have created that demand and that reputation, and I'm teaching my students how to do exactly the same thing. Listen up. Learning how to do hair sprinkles professionally will separate you in a crowded market. I said it. Okay? It's going to separate you from the girlies who are DIYing it. It's going to separate you from the stylists who say, yeah, I can do that. It's going to separate you from those people who are like, I'll try it myself, because there's a vast difference. We're talking about longevity. We're talking about safety. We're talking about technique. We're talking about methods. We are talking about offering people a safe space. We need more of those safe spaces now more than ever. And Hair Sprinkles is not just about installations, it's about providing safety to our communities. It's about giving people the confidence that they love, that they would want to be able to have somebody stop them on the street and say, "Hey girl, what's that in your hair?" These things happen to not just my clients, but clients all around the country who are being serviced by certified hair sprinkles artists. So that could be you. If you're already a hairstylist, you'll be adding a service that's already in high demand. So you're definitely going to have people either already asking you about it, or they're going to be coming to you specifically for this particular service. Once you become certified, you'll be listed on our website where people can find you. If they're looking for a trusted source, they'll be able to find you in your respective city. They'll be able to link with you directly. Another thing that's so great about this as well, you'll also be attracting new clients while boosting your income. Now, come on. Like, new clients and new income, new revenue stream, and new people, meaning they'll become returning clients. I'm sorry. I think I hear the money falling from the sky. Psych, for real, y'all. In all seriousness, I created the Hair Sprinkles workshops so that I could teach creatives and hairstylists how to safely do these installations on all lock styles and protective styles. So honestly, you're learning straight from the source, and you won't have to go through the years and years of trial and error that I had to go through. Even those years of building my business from a $1,200 a month business to a $1,200 a day business. It will take you faster. You will do this faster than me, or earn this faster than me, because I already did it, and I'm giving you all of the tools to do the same thing. You'll be able to master the technique. You'll be able to learn marketing techniques through our marketing course. You will be able to learn all of the different tools, resources, adornments, all of those types of things in our resources course. And not to mention, you're going to be in an amazing community. I'm just saying. The tribe is strong. The tribe is real. We meet in what's called Live in the Tribe on a bi-weekly basis for live webinars, for live demos. We have guests. We talk business. I'm here to support and empower my students. If you need a little something to get your teeth wet, to, soak your teeth into before you dive into the workshops, I do have a freebie. It is going to be my myth busting guide. So I'm talking about all of the myths around sprinkles and the truths that you need to know before you decide to enroll, or before you decide to continue doing whatever it is that you might be doing. In 2012, when I started Hair Sprinkles, I was literally just having fun. I did not intend on it being the successful business that it is today. So if I can do this, so can you. It's never too late to take a chance on creativity and your business, baby. If you are ready to enroll, if you're ready to start your transformation, if you are ready to professionally provide these amazing services, these beautiful hair adornments, let me get up close so y'all can see them. If you're ready for this, head to hairsprinkles.com/workshops. See you.